How are you?
Okay.
Good. My question is about improving the quality of my life through learning what's at the root of being judgmental and critical, to lessen it in my life, to improve the relationships with everybody, but especially the closest family members.
Sure. Yeah. There's no better defense than an offense, right? So really, you're kind of we tried to deflect criticism or prevent people from seeing us by being, it's a reaction to our own stuff that we're critical. It's really not the other people. It's kind of fear on our parts, some kind of fear. And we keep people at a distance that way, and also avoid the main issues, which is always good. So many likes and dislikes. It's like everybody's pretty much the same now. Everybody wants the same, even though people don't seem to be doing the same thing that we're doing, but they're doing the best they can. And so are we. As meager an effort that we're making, it's still the best we can. So there's nothing wrong with that. I think if we feel better about ourselves, we'd be less critical of other people. Probably. Don't you think?
Yeah, I do. I think so. I had heard one of your talks where you said all relationships are business.
I didn't say, I was quoting somebody.
Right, yes. Right, but it's good.
Yeah. Business in the sense that we give and we get, and we give in order to get, and it's a business deal. The point that the person was making was that real love is here all the time. You don't get it. You don't fall in it. You don't fall out of it. It doesn't come from other people. It's who we are. Relationships are about people, stuff, interacting. And maybe trying to share some deeper spaces. But our true nature is love. That's what this guy was saying, and that's where we're headed. That's what our goal should be, to realize who we really are. And when we realize that, we'll be in love all the time, and everybody will be included in that, because that's the way love is. So if it's interpersonal love, it's business, and then there's only a limited amount of it. And I've got to hold on to what I got, otherwise somebody will get my share, right? But if we recognize there's an unlimited supply of it, then it's everywhere. There's nothing to hold on to, no fear of losing it. So the fear of losing and the fear of and the desire is in the emotional realm, not in the realm of reality. That's the business. So we try to give somebody what they want, so they'll give us what we want, which is attention. It's not really love. Just pay some attention to me, goddammit.
The biggest issue is raising children and thinking you know what's best for them.
Well, yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, all you can do is love them and guide them as best you can, and let them know that they're loved. Let them feel they're loved, and then they won't be so hungry to find that in an artificial way later. If they have a solid feeling that they're okay inside, because you give, then it might make things a little easier later down the line. But everybody's got to live their own life, make their own mistakes, and learn from them. Hopefully, just like we did and do every day.
Yeah.
To expect anything different is not reality. And it's a tough time now. I wouldn't want to be a kid now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I could ride my bike anywhere, any time of the day or night. It was never a problem. Now you don't let a kid out of your sight.
Yeah.
For a minute. So things have changed. It's a very different kind of world now. It's tough. Very hard.
And they're more fearful because you're more fearful.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah. So then, but still, there's a difference between taking care and taking care of with fear. I mean, the fear is inside of us, not in the outside. We have the fear. It doesn't change what's going to happen necessarily. It just changes the quality of this moment. So our job is to keep releasing that, and we get strength from that to deal with whatever will come up. If you're always clenched, when something happens, there's no way to deal with it. But if you're, then there's some movement possible, So if you're in a more present, more relaxed state of mind, and you get strength from that. Because that means you're more present. You're dealing with things as they are, not as you're laying out your fear on top of it, So yeah, that's a good practice. It's a good practice to do. Just recognizing that and letting it go again and again and again.
Being less reactionary.
And that's what will happen. Sure, you will be, because you're not like this all the time.
Okay.
If I was you, I wouldn't listen to what I said, but that's what I said. So, but yeah, I watch my daughter go through her stuff, and I know where she got her stuff from. It's not a mystery. Hello. But she had it easier than I had growing up, so maybe her life will be easier than mine was in a certain realm, right?
Yeah. Like, I'll see my daughter when she's at her worst, and she's just like me, and I can't take it. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I remember saying those things, and now I've let them go, but they've been re-embodied.
Well, she has to learn to let it go from herself, and hopefully you have given her more tools to work with when it comes to that. I'm sure you have.
Can I just give you this Prasno Upanishad? It's in the same vein as this, questions and answers of a spiritual nature. Yeah.
Question. Okay, sure. Love it. Thank you.
Good. I hope you enjoy it.
Printed in India. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Oh, they have a transliteration here. That's nice. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
You too.